Oh my goodness.
Why you so salty?
You want to be a legend, you gotta do legendary things. You want to be an icon, you gotta do iconic things.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Around 200. I don't know.
A little bit here, a little bit here.
Any shoes here?
Okay, we finished this. 不知所謂。
Hi, Pauline.
Hi, my name is Pauline Tan.
Okay, so have you heard about Dato Joey yet?
I actually went to my mom and then I asked her, Ma, you have heard of Dato Joey before? We were like, God, very famous, this fellow very famous, very good at his Feng Shui. And they're like, okay, on, then let's do this. I will come for this interview.
So, before this, did you participate in any kind of collaboration with related to Feng Shui before?
I have actually, but then I realized every masters, they have different predictions. So, I don't know, later we'll ask.
Today.
Yeah, we'll find out today.
Do you prepare any questions for Dato? Because actually, when if you want to book a session with Dato, right, with one question, actually it costs 20,000.
What? Really? Got limit the questions? No limit So if I ask 5 questions, then 100k already lah.
Yeah.
Wow! Then I untung Okay, then waiting for what some more? Don't waste time, let's go meet Dato now. See you later.
Today we have a very talented lady with
nice to
us.
meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay,
nice to meet
Pauline, tell us about yourself. Are you happy with what you have now?
I think I am. I feel like I'm a person who is very easily contented. That's why, it's quite confusing when sometimes I go to Feng Shui masters and anything. Like, do you have anything you want to ask me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy. I'm happy.
But what's your ultimate goal?
Just to be happy, I guess.
Right.
To be happy in life.
Do you believe in Feng Shui BaZi?
I believe. I'm such a believer.
This is the opportunity.
The first thing I want to correct you, you shouldn't believe in Feng Shui and BaZi,
Okay.
right? Believing in yourself is more important.
Oh, okay.
This is a tool.
Okay,
all right?
it's a guidance.
You don't have to believe in your car in order
Okay.
for your car to work.
Oh, I
You
have to
see?
believe in the driver.
Yeah, you believe in the one driving the car. You obviously want happiness, right? And I would think that a person who seeks happiness seeks to understand life. He's surrounded by all the intellectual elements on top, right? You have direct and indirect resource. These are all thinking and thoughts.
Yeah.
Sometimes we think ourselves to success, which is good, but we also think ourselves to misery.
That's true. Think too much.
You think too much, right?
Okay.
Right. So this is
Okay.
your asset or your curse. That's what I see when you have intelligent star that is overly strong in the chart. It's all over the top,
Oh,
right?
It's all over the top.
Yeah. So which means you all intellectual things you could do, right? Now you're into acting. You will study the art. You will understand how things work. You know the philosophy behind it, which is great. But what I heard from you just now is a description of who you are. Okay, a description of self in our metaphysics, that's why it's called the ego. But in a normal term, it's called identity. Right? If you see, your intelligence, your smartness will always work within what you identify with. Suppose I tell you I'm an MU fan. Everything MU do correct. And I will intellectually create stories to prove that
MU
is always
correct.
correct. Yeah, no matter what shit they do, is always correct. Once you set that identity in this chart, because water always follow framework. Water element, you say she's born water day. So water follows framework. So if you define yourself as always comfortable as number 2, that is your identity. You will always intellectually.
Number 2.
Yeah, because the moment you define that, you limit the flow of water. So all you need to do to become better is to redefine the boundaries, and things will change.
Interesting.
Right?
the
This
new
is how we
thoughts,
do
right?
metaphysics. So what do you actually tweak in metaphysics? You tweak thoughts. You tweak the way you structure your thoughts. So don't have the boundary that say, I am comfortable at this.
Okay.
Who says you can't be comfortable at that?
Okay.
Because water element is very interesting, So if you want to grow, right? What's the next level of growth?
Like probably bringing my career up to a next level.
Right? Yeah.
Achieving
Right.
something.
You find it's a bit difficult to define?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the boundaries I'm talking about.
Because I don't have one? Or
No, it's because the boundaries disallow yourself. You don't allow yourself
To-
really go for it. That's the boundaries I'm talking about. Because when a person has really no boundaries, it's easier to define. I want to impact 10,000 people in the year 2020.
Okay.
Right? I don't have boundaries for that. So I wouldn't say, maybe I just want to, because that's the boundary. If you can see the boundary, it won't be a boundary.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to describe, hey, look at all this stuff that you maybe not seeing yet, but I guarantee you tonight, you're like, oh, I see now.
Okay.
Right.
From her BaZi, okay.
Right.
How far can she go? What can you see?
A long way, because you see, this is the description of your element is like a big river. It's like the Grand Canal, right?
Oh.
So you're gonna flow far. You're gonna flow far and wide, so you have bigger reaches. So you're just flowing right now, and then your river is not moving, it's stopping, or it's coming narrower because you think, maybe it is, maybe that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying
Pretty
to slow
pleasant.
down. Right, it's pleasant and nice, but the real power of the river is not when it stops, it's when it's flowing. Okay, so for water people, it's like that. It's a plan, and it can change.
Ever since I started working in the industry, since about 5 or 6 years ago, I just go with the flow.
Right.
I do work hard, I
Yeah.
do have a goal each time, but then I realized that I can't control too much things, and then and everything seems to be out of control. And then I realized that okay, that's just how it is in Malaysia. So then I need to change my pathway.
As in a different industry, or is it in the same industry but different market?
Yeah, different market.
Different roles you want to
yes,
play, the
yeah.
bigger roles.
Different market,
Alright.
probably in Malaysia.
So you
and
want
overseas,
Asian, China,
everything.
or Hollywood?
That I dare not dream. That's why you see I have boundaries. See, I have boundaries. Really, I do have boundaries.
Okay, so
I feel like
what if this
something
boundary
that's
don't
too out of
exist? Would you
reach.
dare to dream?
I dream, but then I feel like it's still like, eh.
Yeah. Okay. What if
out
this
of
doesn't
reach.
exist? Would
What
you
if-
dare to dream for just a while?
Yes, maybe.
Okay. So you can do it for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it. And
Yeah.
then
another 5 minutes.
And tomorrow,
and then the
double,
end again,
double.
again.
Yeah. No, the thing is this, right? What I'm trying to say is that intellectual people create a boundary that they don't see. There's nothing from this chart that says you cannot do it.
Okay.
But because you see yourself as limited by a Malaysian market or the Singapore market, therefore you are here. If the future is Hollywood, who's limiting you now? Can you name that person?
Nothing actually. No one.
There you go. All right. So you can allow yourself, and you never know. The boundaries that I've been talking from the start of our conversation is just this. This is it.
Myself.
All right. It's not really yourself; it's your thoughts. You not no play a role in it. It's the thoughts that's working, right? So basically, you're just clearing the thing. So this is, and also to demonstrate how metaphysics actually works in a reading. People
Okay.
think it's like this, good luck or bad luck. No, you create this luck,
Okay.
and that's all you need to do.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a thought.
Yeah, I
Okay,
will.
so
I will.
all the best.
Thank you.
All the
so
best.
much. Thank you, Chen-Ling. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is very different. It's very different but very inspiring at the same time. He doesn't really tell you what to do or what not to do. It just gives you an insight on my character and tell me what I can improve on and what is restricting me. And when Dato asked me what my goals are or what my dreams are, I was a little bit stunned. I don't know where to start. I have dreams, but I feel like I've achieved them. What about the next step? And then I'm stunned there again. I know what to do now. I know what to do, and it's a very short yet sweet conversation. So thank you for having me again.